Well, if you would have got the first inning lead, I would have said, okay, a perfect way to start the series. But I think, we lacked a few things when we batted first. Nothing you can really pinpoint as to, it was a wicket where each and every batsman who got out from both the teams, must be feeling, okay, this is how I should have played. Because if you see, there was not much turn. A few good deliveries to a few good batsmen, a bit of reverse swing, but overall, if you see, 20 wickets from each side, falling, and this is the start of the fourth day, maybe the batsmen, they'll feel they could have done, something better from both the sides. Well, I think it's very different. In fact, it's completely different because, red ball and white ball itself, they behave very differently. And, when you are batting in the fourth innings of a test match, you don't know which day it is. It may be the fourth day, it may be the fifth day. There may be plenty of rough or bowler's foot mark on the wicket. There may not be any. So, a lot depends on what exactly has happened in that test match. But overall, it's very different to, playing a ODI or chasing in an ODI game. Well, if you see the last innings, the second innings, the middle order performed really well. As I said, this was a wicket where if a batsman gets out, from outside, you can easily say, okay, this was not a delivery where a batsman should have gone out. But if you see, moreover, close to 34 or 35 wickets fell, and most of the dismissals were like that. There were not many dismissals which you could have said, okay, that was a really brilliant delivery. The batsman did something really wrong to get out. Most of them were LBWs, but it was not really turning too much. So, bit of application always helps. But, as I said, this was a very different wicket. It was a difficult task in the sense, you don't exactly know what you will get, especially with the players, whom you have not played the format with, like, Ashwin and Umesh Yadav. You're not 100% sure, okay, this is what we'll exactly get. At least, when it comes to Ishant and Pragyan Ojha, we knew, okay, this is the level where they will perform. But it was good to see, Ashwin bowl really well. Ojha bowled really well in the first innings, which was important because if you see, there was not much, especially the first innings, it was quite a flat wicket. It was difficult to score runs, but still, it was not an easy wicket to get the batsman out. So I think he bowled really well in the first innings. And second inning, Ashwin, not that, he got a lot out of the wicket. It was his variation that helped him, he was flighting the ball nicely, and at the same time, he has got the carom ball and the top spinner, which also works. So overall, it was hard work for the bowlers also. Well, if you see history, generally Firozshah Kotla track, since I have played, more often than not, it's the same track. So, venue-wise, Calcutta or Kolkata offers a different track. So that's what I meant. I don't think this was a bad track. Of course, it was a very Firozshah Kotla track. Usually, it spins a bit more, but I felt as the game progressed, because it had a bit of grass, the roots were still there, and as the game progressed, you could see all the grasses surfacing up, which meant the wicket won't break too much. Of course, it was keeping a bit low, and because it was stopping a bit, it was not easy to score runs. Well, no celebrations, and we are not going home, so we'll have a day of rest, and as scheduled, we'll go to Kolkata, practice there, and get ready for the next game.